Wake up with a taste of static, and the shadows never flinch. Gravity's a debt I can't repay, dragging my ghost through the grave. Every breath feels like swallowing needles in this temple of decay. Can you feel the pressure? It's painting my bones. I'm a king on a throne of heavy stones. Welcome to the land eraser, where the sun is made of salt. We carry the world on our shoulders, and waiting for the fall. It's the weight, it's the rain, it's the hollow. A pill that's the brain and it's hollow. But I'm still standing in the storm, while the light starts to take my form. Comparison is a silent toxin, injected through a screen. I'm running a race against the version of me that I've never even seen. My mind is a riot, a digital cage, turning the soul of legend, my noise and hate. Welcome to the land horizon, where the sun is made pressure can one body take? I'm a satellite crashing in a slow motion blur. Memories are static, a cognitive slur. One step forward is a mile in reverse. My own mind is the blessing and the curse. It's my own gravity pulling from inside. Nowhere to run, and there's nowhere to hide. The harder I struggle, the deeper I sink. I'm standing on the edge, I'm standing on the brink of the black hole in my chest, the ghost in my head, living in a world made of concrete and lead. My own kryptonite. I'm weightless for a second, then the world comes crashing back. Pressing back to your bed. Shatter the core. I'm still here, into the earth, waiting for the lift. I'm still here, back to the earth, waiting for the lift. I stopped looking for a way to let it go. I stopped praying for the seeds to never grow. The stones in my pockets, I've named them one by one, polishing the edges until the day is done. It's not a burden if it's part of who I am. I'm building an ocean, I'm breaking down the dam. My spine is hardening, adapting to the strain. A different kind of beauty, a different kind of pain. Step by step, I build the strain. One by breath, I go texture of the struggle, the grain of the wood. I wouldn't drop the weight, even if I could. This is the art of carrying the weight that makes me whole. I'm not sinking, I'm just anchoring the fragments of my soul. I've learned to walk with the mountain on my back. I've learned to find the light inside the black. It's heavy, it's honest, it's mine to keep. The art of carrying the secrets that I read. One foot in front of the other. My one foot in front of the other. It's not a weakness, it's my ammo. The weight is part of me. I'm finally learning how to Silence is a weapon, sharpened in the dark. No one left to listen, no one left to spark. I'm talking to the ceiling, but the ceiling has my voice. I'm trapped inside a circle, I'm trapped without a choice. Every fear I've buried is climbing up the walls, replaying every failure in these hollow, empty halls. There's someone there, someone there. I'm losing. Welcome to the echo chamber, where the truth goes to die. Just a ghost of a stranger and a well-rehearsed lie. It's a loop, it's a cage, it's a mirror. Everything's far, but the panic is nearer. I'm screaming at the walls, but they only scream back. Loops of every not enough. The skin is getting thin, the world is getting rough. I've shut the windows, I've locked every door, but the monster's in the static, crying on the floor. Digital shadows, analog pain. I'm a prisoner of the synapses inside my brain. Welcome to the echo chamber, where the truth goes to die. Just a ghost of a stranger and a well-rehearsed lie. It's a loop, it's it's a cage, it's a mirror. Everything's far, but the panic is nearer. I'm screaming at the walls, but they only scream back. I was a statue, a monument of greed, locked in a winter with no hope of relief. And you broke the signal, you cut through the noise. A frequency of mercy, a different kind of fall. I'm looking at the sun and for once it doesn't burn. The pages are moving, the tide begins to turn. You're the glitch in the system that makes me feel alive. The reason I'm not just learning to survive. I see the cracks in the lane. I hear the words that you say. You're my kryptonite, breaking a curse, the beautiful end to a dying universe. You take the light and you turn it into gold. A story of fire in a world that's gone cold. My catalyst, my light, my open state. It's you're the only thing that's stronger than me. Stronger than me. The gravity is shifting, I'm finally off the ground. The silence is over, I love the way we sound. It's a chemical reaction, a soul deep burn. Looking at the horizon and everything began. I used to be an island, surrounded by the blind, but you're the bridge I needed to bring the colors break. You're my kryptonite, breaking the curse, the beautiful end to a dying universe. Twist away and you turn it into gold. A story of fire in a world that's gone cold. My catalyst, my light, my open state. You're the only thing that's stronger than me. You pull me out of the grave. You're the life that I crave. The streets are burning. The world is waiting. That's how I rise. The catalyst, it's happening. I can't breathe again. I was a house made of glass and fear, waiting for the wind to make me disappear. Cracks in the foundation, rust inside the soul, 1,000 broken pieces trying to be a whole. But then you brought the metal, you brought the heat. You found the rhythm when I lost the beat. It's not just a friendship, it's not just a name, it's the fire that keeps me from going insane. I'm not standing here alone. You're the marrow in my bone. You're all the light. Your iron reinforces my structure. turned black, to the hand that reached and pulled me back. My father's wisdom, my mother's grace, the friends who wouldn't leave this empty space. You're the architect of the man I've become, the beat in my chest, the sound of the drum. We're fused together, a chemical gold, a story of loyalty that never grows old. Your iron reinforces my structure. You're the bridge over every rupture. When the world tries to bend me till I break, you're the only anchor that I could never fake. Blood and tired, a bond made of light, my shield in the shadow, my star in the night. I am stronger than you are. If I fall with you. If I stand for you. My structure so brighter. My structure will finally my structure, we're finally.
The storm didn't leave, it just found a home, a permanent seat on a temporary throne. I watched you struggle